Hello and welcome to Cardboard Decoy Plays Kerbal Space Program. Now this is part 2 of our lunar cruiser thingy that's going to go get us a bunch of research. So there is one flaw with this design that I did not think about. I did not add batteries or radio communications to it. So unfortunately, I mean, if I really wanted to be cool, I'd just send another one up here, but this is going to be notes for the future whenever we do this at Minmus and Duna and all those other places. But basically, yeah, every time we get research, we'll have to bring it back, and that's going to be a giant pain in the ass. But, you know, whatever. It's all in the name of fun. Let's go ahead and figure out how we're going to rendezvous with this damn space station. Alright, let's see. I'm hoping, like, the more we add on to it, the more mass it has, and I'm wondering how that actually figures into its calculations with regards to its orbit. I'm hoping not very much. That's definitely the concern, though, is, you know, Newtonian physics and all of that, actions, reactions, etc. Could be bad, could be okay. We'll find out whenever it, you know, unceremoniously, oh, set as target, there we go. Unceremoniously deorbits without permission, which would be bad, but, you know. There we go. Again, nailed it. Getting better at this. Whee! Okay. And then if we do that, let's see, that's a 4-kilometer intersect. Let's hold on. Let me try. The problem is the tilt is a little off, but that's totally cool. We'll make do, I think. All right, let's do it like this, and then like so. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Easy, easy, buddy. Whoa. All right, where does that put us? That looks pretty close. 1.7 kilometers, you know, that's not bad. We can adjust with that. Okay, cool. And so let's do this number and then turn it around. And I did find out after messing with it in between episodes a little bit that you can transfer monopropellant fuel. So that is incredibly good news for me because we'll actually be able to continuously dock for some time. I will have to add crew quarters at some point, I realized as well. So that'll be in the future. Just because now that we have Bill up here, that's going to make things just continually complicated, or maybe we'll just set up a bus that'll get everybody home at some point. But either way, all right, we're pointed in the right direction. Let's speed up a little bit. Okay, cool. It's not going to require very much at all. Let's go ahead and stop it. There we go. Was that too much? I wasn't paying attention. I was busy actually watching the line there, but let's go ahead and adjust this just a teensy bit, and then we'll get rid of our node and see what happened. Alright. Whoa. Whoa. Burning through monopropellant. Okay, cool. Close enough. And where does that put us? 1.6 kilometers. That's good enough for me. Alright, now just remember this time, don't give myself 30-second window to adjust. I need more than that. Whoa, okay, we're going to get there. 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 is about what I want. Yeah, perfect. Cool. Alright, we should be able to see the space station, and we are oriented towards target, and look at that. Retrograde just so happens to be right there next to us. Good times. So getting almost easy. I like don't want to jinx myself, but yeah, there you go. I'm getting used to the idea. It took a few tries, but I feel my proficiency starting to actually like I can reap the results of my proficiency at this point. Okay, we've got like a ton of extra fuel left over. So we're actually doing really good. And then, of course, this little rocket just needs to be able to adjust orbits fairly easily in and out and around. And that's all we really require of it. So it's good times for that. And then I will consider this Mooner Station. Phase 1 is definitely complete at this point. After this, the only thing I need to really worry about is coming up with tiny... Well, we'll have enough research for sure to get these, but tiny landers that just have materials bays on them. And then maybe goo? I can't remember. We looked at the menu the other day, and it showed that, yeah, goo. I can't remember if goo is biome dependent as far as, like, how much research value you can get out of it. So we'll experiment with that, or I'll double check and make sure. But otherwise, yeah, we'll basically have like a line of, I have this idea of having like 5 materials bays all stacked up and droned up and ready to go. And they're all going to be just little miniature landers that can land, take off, and reattach to the station and then deorbit themselves afterwards. And we're going to get a whole bunch of those stacked up and then use them to scout out the moon and get as much research as we possibly can from different locations. So is the plan, at least. That's going to be the idea. All right, it is 6. And we can probably start slowing down right about now. Okay, let's do this. Whoop. Okay, got the engines. Let's do just a little bit more adjustment on the other side. You still got plenty of monopropellant to make it. I'm not too worried about that. It's kind of the same thing as with Nomoria, where I was just being paranoid a lot of the times. And, you know, I tend to do that. I like to play it safe. But which is why I like having a good action game every now and then. Because having something like Bayonetta where being paranoid is not really a possibility whatsoever. Okay, so we don't want to aim directly at it. We want to aim near it. So we'll do just barely on the periphery here, because this will end up translating to like a couple 100 meters probably if we do it too far. But at the same time, I don't want to be too close, because if I end up bumping the thing, I'm going to cry. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, that's 5 meters per second. And then we'll turn it around and fast forward. So is the plan. Still doing good on monopropellant. Our electric charge is doing decent. No worries there. And okay, here we go. Bada boom. Excellent stuff. Okay, we're going to cheat just a teeny bit. There we go. Whoa, there we go. Yeah, that's definitely a little further out than I originally expected, but that's totally fine. Okay. We'll wait until we get a little bit closer, and then I'll do some major adjustments to my speed, or at least my heading, I suppose I should say. Okay, here we go. Slowly passing it. Yeah, 500 meters is a bit much. I'm not going to play that game. Alright. And whoop, there we go. We are now ascending. Alright. Just about nailed it. Nailed it about as close as I'm going to nail it. There we go. Whenever we can get our little indicator there to start flipping out, that's always a good sign. Alright, cool. And then we're going to do this way. Maybe not the cleanest way I could have done it, but hey. Okay. And then just a little bit off. Okay, cool. We got about 100 seconds to readjust this. Very quickly. This is a lot easier to figure out than orbital physics, for sure. I'll say that much. It's like you just point at the thing and then fire, and then you point at this thing and then you fire. And it's not like, oh, I got to figure out normal and anti-normal and retro, side grade, mid grade, elementary school, something or other. I don't know. There might have been some jokes there, but I've just totally destroyed all prospect of them. Okay, cool. Now the fun part with this next trick, with my next trick, is going to be getting it to orient to where the fuel pods actually are. So that might require some tricks. We'll see once we get a little bit closer here at exactly what that's going to entail. So definitely, there should always be a challenge present, though. I firmly believe in that. That's good stuff. Let's fast forward this a little bit. Okay, there we go. And I'm pretty much okay with this. Okay. Again, thanks to the magic of fast forward, we don't really have to worry about it too much. Alright, now we separate. Decouple node. Yes. Alright, cool. There's just a slight amount of paranoia there. RCS is on. Excuse me. Why Why aren't you RCSing? Uh-oh. Did I mess it up? This is interesting. Why aren't you... Oh, that's out of monopropellant. Crap. Crap on a stick. It drained all the monopropellant from those. Alright, fine. Fine. Be that way. See if I care. Okay, I care a lot. Okay, let's do this again. We're going to do this a little bit more daringly. Once again, trying to shed my, Oh, that's right. We're still adjusting for speed here. So, let's see. Let's watch our monopropellant here. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, we should be just fine moving with just SAS. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, monopropellant is completely drained out of those. That's good to know. I could have really used that information way earlier. Thanks, guys. Okay. Yeah, loading. Okay. There we go. 1.5. And yeah, we'll just adjust this down to as low as we can get. There we go. Perfect. 1.4 meters a second is not going to be a big issue. So now we just need to, well, you know, if I could pay attention to which way I was actually facing here, I could tell that, whoa. Nope. Okay. Point this direction. There we go. Okay, now I've got it. Now I know where I'm headed. Okay. Still, like, getting an idea of what direction is here versus how it's actually showing up on my ship is a regular challenge for me. Okay, this time we're going to aim for the edge of the dot. Okay, 5 meters a second. Perfect. We can get ourselves turned around here. Okay. And, yeah, how are we doing on time? Oh, yeah, we got like 8 more minutes. That should be more than enough time to dock this guy. And then our next episode will entail looking around the surface of the moon. I'm going to pull up a map. I'm going to actually use a guide. Just pretend that all of my satellite searching actually has a map drawn up and tells me, hey, yeah, let's get some info from here. This is the data we want. That's what's actually happening. Kerbal HQ has all of these documentations set up. You know, it's kind of like MechJeb maybe in the slight cheater sense, but again, I don't want to bore you too much, and I don't want to bore me even more, so we're going to do things this way. That's the plan. Okay. So, yes, there's Mooner Station passing by. Whoa. Let's go ahead and watch for starting to ascend again, which will be happening shortly. Okay. And whoa. There we go. It's slowing down, so let's go ahead and fire. Alright, so we're relatively stopped again. Now we're only 400 meters away, so we don't want to overdo it, but we'll try firing just a little bit over to the side, and then very quickly turning around again. We're only going to do a couple meters a second though, just to be safe. Again, good rule of thumb, give yourself 100 seconds to adjust and figure out everything, and then you can always fast forward the rest, so... We'll do 2-3 meters a second. Whoa, there we go. And we want to offset to the edge here. Okay, perfect. That's about exactly where I'd want to be. Okie dokie. I will always remember my first attempt at docking with the space station where we bumped it and sent it spinning and then realized we couldn't change it. Those were good times. Okay, and here we go. We're going to like so. Again, using SAS only, so as to preserve our monopropellant. And then once we get a good stop, we'll drain all the tanks and move it over. Whoa, there we go. So, and I thought monopropellant was supposed to drain equally from all sides, but apparently that's not entirely true. Oh no, we're just pointed at the station. We want to actually be pointed at retrograde. Okay. There we go. Got it. Got you on my side, Tonky! Well, that was maybe slightly racist against myself. I'm not sure. Just pretend I didn't say that. How about that? Good deal. Okay. And here we go. Closing in on Lunar Station. And it looks like we're going to be oriented really, really well, too, in order to make our adjustments here. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, 0 meters a second. Look at that beautifulness. We're kind of slightly going up to 0.1 every now and then, but I don't think we could ask for a better stabilization than that. Okay, cool. So what we want to do is find the rest of the monopropellant that we still have and transfer it over as soon as possible. So let's see. Do we have any other tanks anywhere else? Seems like I attached some to a couple different places, but this might be it. Okay. And then... oh, no, I need control, or alt. I'm hitting control. So let's do that. And we're going to do out. And... oh, and... this one. And... this one. Out. And... this one. And... this one. Out. This one, and this one, out. Cool deal. Alright, this is a little tedious, but that's fine. Out. And out. And out. And... there we go. Out. How are you doing? Does it stop whenever... ah, don't tell me. That's annoying. So it stops whenever you close the menu, so you've actually got to sit here and wait for this. That's fine. We're in really stable arrangement with the Lunar Station, so we've got time. We're just going to go ahead and drain all the monopropellant that we can for now. I guess we don't need to drain all of it, but we'll drain a good section of it. There we go. Let's try like this, and then after this we'll auto-save, or we'll quick save and then see if that's enough, and that way we'll be able to try again with more monopropellant after this if we really need it, but I'm guessing not. That's just going to be my first guess there. Okay, cool. So there we go. That's all that transfer that I care to do for now, and yeah, we still got like 2 minutes to go. Okay, I think I could dock it in that time. Let's find out. Alright, quick save. Okay. And decouple. Switch. And... oh, you... okay, there we go. Turn on RCS. Yes. Okay, success. We have RCS. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, now what we want to do is try to line it up like that. So let's... that works out pretty well. Okay. And I'll turn it around like that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Set as target. And control from here. Okay. Let's give it a whirl. Oh, wait, wrong button. There we go. That's orientation related. You know, that's actually fine. We need to turn a little bit more. Okay, cool. And then go to these. We're a little unsteady. As in our center of mass is a little off, but that's fine. Okay, cool. And then we're going to go ahead and decouple that. Goodbye. Look at us. We're a little rocket. Okay. And whee! Alright, we're gonna try to jet over here. There we go. Yeah, this is looking good. Look at this. Magical. You know, there's times, I've said this multiple times, how I'm glad I'm not an astronaut because this seems bullshit difficult. And it's true, but man, I can only imagine how actually satisfying it is to pull off maneuvers like this. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Then we need to fire retrograde here. Okay. And then we need to adjust sideways, apparently. Okay. Maybe I should turn a little bit. Let's fix our roll so that I can have a better grasp of which way I'm facing here. Yes, perfect. That's exactly the way I should be doing it. Okay. So we're gonna adjust yaw. Whoa. Monopropellant's still pretty good. Keep in mind we've only got 2 of our bulbs full and the rest of them are kind of partially full. So this is a great experiment to see about how much monopropellant we actually need in order to dock. Okay. Okay. Ah, this is great. This is just completely awesome. And now that I know how to read the nav ball again, in regards to how to actually line these things up, I don't even have to worry about not being able to see the damn thing. Oh, 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 oh. Tiny adjustments. Tiny adjustments. Alright. We're still slowly drifting away, so we're going to move closer. Yes. Perfect. Oh, this is magical. I really feel like I'm getting the hang of this. No. Again, this is the first time I've actually ever attempted to build a space station in this game, so this is still new concepts and content for me as far as all of this goes. So it's just, yeah, this is incredibly satisfying. I can't even begin to describe. All right, let's do this. You can see the moon turning underneath. Oh my goodness, this game, man, it's freaking intense. Can't handle it. Kerbal can't even handle me right now. Alright, let's do that. There we go. Final adjustments. Oh, coming in for a docking. Oh. Oh, speed's good. Speed's real good. Let's do it. Yeah! Alright, exploratory rocket attached. What is up? Alright, as is customary, we're going to deorbit our other vessel. And let's do like this. So, whoosh, fun times. And yes, so this has been Cardboard Decoy playing Kerbal Space Program. Thank you for joining me on what has ended up being like a really good series of just play attempts in general. I think I'm really enjoying myself. Like, I can't understate it at all how much I am actually enjoying myself with this game right now. So, especially once you get the knack of some of these more complicated maneuvers and maybe start getting more interesting and industrious designs for sure. There's like I said, I've got a couple experimental things I want to do. It's nothing crazy Danny style that's going to break the game. Hopefully, if we end up breaking the game, that'll be interesting nonetheless. But yeah, our ultimate goal here is to get a whole bunch of research done so that we can hopefully save Jeb and start exploring other places and planets. So yeah, basically real good times. So here we are, 41 kilometers up. Goodbye, Mooner Station. What the hell are you? There's some kind of debris over there. I'm not sure. Can we look and see? What's it gonna tell us? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, cruiser rocket delivery ship. Hey. That's the port. That's the docking port. Okay, cool. I was wondering. I was like, wait a minute. What debris is flying off there? That's very suspicious. Actually, you know what? If we turn just enough as we hit the ground here, maybe we can get enough velocity to send something into orbit. That would be magnificent. Oh, it's unlikely, though. Let's see what happens. Bam! Yes! Underneath the surface. we exploded underneath the surface. Nothing escaped. So, yeah, there you go. You can crash and just completely bury your rocket that way. Good times. Okay, tracking station. And then we will go back to our actual station. Let's see, debris. Cruiser delivery, rocket ship debris. Let's clean that up. Terminate. Okay, and then Mooner Station. Fly. Awesome. Awesome possum in so many ways. I can't even begin to describe how fully pleased I am with how this is turning out. You know what? We're going to end up putting... we're going to put buddies there. That's what's going to happen. Okay, cool. So what's our fuel like here? Our fuel is fine. I'm going to refill some of our other tanks. And yeah, everything should be just super dandy after that. So we'll do N. Cool deal. And yeah, so yeah, until then, basically, I'll stop blabbering. I'm starting to just repeat myself endlessly. But anyways, yeah, so next time, have fun.